Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nicole and this is Dusty Book Sniffers, and today we are here for day 23 of our book advent calendar opening. So let's grab a book off the pile and see what we've got today. Well, good morning and good evening everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for taking some time out of your day and spending it with me. I have no doubt in my mind that you have needed to take a break today, and I'm glad that I can help you take that break. I hope you've got a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and we'll open up and see what we got for day 23. And I'm guessing that a lot of you have family and everything arriving right now, so take a breath, sit back, relax, and let's find out what we've got. We'll open it up and see. Ooh, this looks good. I see Stephen King's name on the front cover. That it's not a Stephen King book though. All right, it is called Mirrorland and it's by Carol Johnston. And Stephen King writes on the front, dark, devious, beautifully written, plotted, and with the watchmaker's precisions by Stephen King. A richly atmospheric exploration of power of the imagination, Ruth Ware. And the love child of Gillian. This book is the love child of Gillian Flynn and Stephen King. Atmospheric, tightly plotted, and utterly gripping. All right, so we have got another thriller on our hands. So it is, as I said, it's called Mirrorland, and this is the cover. I really like the look of the cover. It's got a bit of orange on it, so it's going to stand out nicely on the bookshelf. Love that. And like if you look behind me, all the books that stand out on the bookshelf are red and orange ones. So yeah, that's what it's about. And what else have we got going on with this book? So let's dive into it and see how many pages it's got. It's got 405 pages. It is cover to cover with, looks like with, does it have? Yeah, it looks like story cover to cover. Like I always appreciate that in a book. They're expensive enough, but yeah. It seems to be also broken up into parts because I just noticed that it had part one. Okay, so let's have a look a little bit. So Mirrorland, Carolyn Johnston's award-winning short fiction has been reprinted in many annual best-of anthologies in the UK and the US. She lives in Argyll and Bute, Scotland, with her husband. Mirrorland is her debut novel, another debut novel. This is brilliant. I'm so looking forward to reading these. I don't think how many times can I say it? I love a debut novel. So yeah. All right. So when was it published? This was published in 2021. So you would have noticed that like we've had a couple of older books. So we had one from 2010. We've had some from 2015, 14, around that mark. A lot have been around the 2018, 17, 18 and 19. But majority of actually, I think, have come from 2021. So we've got some fairly new-ish books. So hopefully some of these authors will get some airtime now that I'm going to be reading, and you know, a few other people might pick them up and read them as well. So we've got a map in it as well of a house, and the rear of the house. We've got our prologue, and it looks like it's 1998. And I'm just seeing if it jumps to now. It seems to be set in the UK because I just seen UK. No, it doesn't say the now. It just says part one and goes on to it. All right, so we don't really know much about the author at this stage, which is a little bit of a disappointment. We've got an epilogue in the back, which is always good. So she obviously had some more thoughts about the characters and whatnot. So let's check out what the book is actually about. Number 36 Westwick Road, an imposing flat stone house on the outskirts of Edinburgh. So it's set in Edinburgh. A place of curving shadows and crumbling grandeur, but it's what lies underneath the house that is extraordinary. Mirrorland, a vivid make-believe world that twin sisters Kat and Elle created as children, a place to escape, but from what? Now in their 30s, Kat has turned her back on her past, but when she receives news that Elle has disappeared, she is forced to return to Westlake Road and re-enter a forgotten world of lies, betrayal, and danger. Because Elle had a plan, she's left behind a treasure hunt that will unearth long-buried secrets, and to discover the truth, Kat must first confront her reality of her childhood, a childhood that wasn't nearly as idyllic as she remembers. Okay, the back door, the back of the book with the back door, that's a little bit creepy. It sounds like a very interesting read. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get into it or not, but I'm a little bit intrigued that her sister's gone missing and they've got this make-believe world that has been mentioned on the back. So maybe that has something to do with it. But you have to tune in next year to find out what it's about. We'll go into more depth and my feelings and all the rest of it. And as I said in earlier videos, I am looking to annotate a little bit more and take better notes because I'm not used to the book reviewing scenario. I sort of have worked out a little bit of a format to make it a little bit easier for myself to remember things and stuff like that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, my book reviews will become more in depth and more detailed, and that way you'll get a much better idea of the books and what they're about and all the rest of it. All right, so that is it from me today. As I said earlier, I do hope that you're taking 5 minutes for yourself. I'm sure that you've all got family starting to arrive and it's all the hustle bustle and all the rest of it. But take five minutes for yourself. Watch this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, keep turning those pages and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.